YouTube channel, there is loads of videos about the game, and you can actually see a little bit of the development of the game as well, because from I started making videos and streaming, it actually have evolved quite a bit. And the good thing is I have a lot of how-to videos on No Man's Sky, which I'm actually also going to do for Anno down the line, and especially Anno 117 when it comes out. But the problem is I don't feel I can do the same with my live streams as I have done in No Man's Sky. It's a little bit harder to actually cut out a bit and say this is how you do it, because I might be sitting here doing something and then suddenly something happened and I'm gone to a whole other world and dealing with something there. In No Man's Sky, the gameplay is linear, because you go out and go in one direction. You might return on yourself, but your perspective is your character, and that's what you go with. You're not sitting jumping from island to island. Well, if you want to do that, you have to bring your character with you.
Untold perils await us. You're under the weather.
Why am I getting all the sick ones when I don't have had any medicine based coming up?
You reached a new milestone.
Oh, bear with me a second. I need to open the window. Okay, I said it was not windy outside. I feel that there is quite a blow to it, so that might have been wrongly what I said. And for that I apologize. Giving bad information is not something I dwell in or enjoy. That was difficult to hit. So down the line, I know I'm going to need a new ship here.
Majesty will soon be mentioning you.
I hope
I
not.
am ready for this.
I have a question. I do actually like doing them. So this is just zooming in. So you said Control Shift R. Come in. Oh, I can walk on W. Ah, that's amazing. Yeah, you're right. Oh, there's a cat. A black cat. There's another cat. Wow.
twisting a cotton thread all over the body.
And a dog. Oh yeah, that actually looks great. Oh, thanks for the oh. Sometimes you have to. It's like, oh, what's that? Why are they queuing up there?
Where's the wheel, Governor? Help us out, will you, boss?
Champagne. I don't think I have any yet. Ah, that was one of the more tricky ones. See, this is a little bit what I mean by the... If you're trying to do things like how-to videos out of a live stream, that is going to take so much editing, and then the audio goes stupid. I know I'm going to need more of these ships. So, champagne. I guess I don't have any here. Nope. So the thing is, oh!
Ready for a challenge.
Why do I have so much wood on that? What on earth have I been thinking of? But no... What have I been doing here? Jesus, I have forgotten all about why I'm doing this. Okay, let's get the champagne over here so we can do the quest. I wonder what I have been thinking here. I don't have any bricks here, and this is another one I just made to prove that you can make a little settlement and actually make things balance without being caught out, and it start making money for you. And the more small settlements that makes money, the quicker you actually start earning money. So that's one thing. So why did I actually go here in the first place? Oh yeah, building ships. Ah, it's all about remembering everything you do. That's it's so good. I actually love that in the game where you suddenly go, whoa, wait,
Let's hear it then.
what is this all about?
Paid for a big boss.
That was a bad trade. That was a bad trade. So I'm not sure what my plans was with this ship, but the wood is not too very useful in Enbesa. So either Cape Trelawney or the New World. But the New World I have really colonized, so I think I'm squeezing the lemon there. I actually think I would send it to Crown Falls for now. And Just hold it in
All hands are unedited.
reserve if I need something.
Wild things pursue us.
So it weren't you in white last night at time 12.
So yeah, I don't always. I was going to say I don't always know what I'm doing, but actually I do know what I'm doing, but I'm just sometimes a little bit bad at it. So we need to make these people happy. We need to make sure we don't get any fires. Well, we can't prevent the fires, but at least we can try to extinguish them relatively quick. A police station, if they want to riot.
He's alive.
So that is actually okay. So actually thinking I've done a stupid one here.
Ship constructed.
Yeah, that's not going to be good, so let's try to fit it in another direction here. Problem is I have to get more people. Anyway, so good news is the economy is actually okay, but I need bricks. That's only one, so that, and that's there. Then I need the gold, minerals later maybe, more gold, minerals, more gold, gold, iron. I don't know if I'm going to need that around here, but yeah. So the gold is the prime we want to go for here. Why is that not happening? They're full. Well, bloody hell. It's difficult to make anything if you don't build the production units as well. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I know. Apparently you can do that with other things as well. I don't know how you do it, but
Stand aside, boss. Don't get dirt on your fancy shoes.
if you click on something, you might be able to jump between them, but that's one thing I need to learn. So, mine and resource.
Ship constructed.
Uh, Yeah, no, I was just looking what that was actually, but you're absolutely right. Uh, we need to produce some of these. Now the good for me is my son was the one who found Anno 1800, so he started playing it, and he is very savvy with games, and he found out a lot of things, and he kind of helped me a little bit when I started. Well, quite a bit actually, and because he found out how things connected with the production lines and all that kind of things. So whenever I had a question, I could ask him, and most of them he knew, but then certain things I have found out he didn't find out, and then we've been able to help each other. And my daughter is also playing, and she actually managed to decode the tourism, which I hadn't done. I have seen videos with it, but that didn't make me any. Well, we live together in a very big house, so we do see each other sometimes. No, they both work from home, so that's actually quite nice.
You can take all credit for any finds I make here.
You are not having that, because that's one I was looking at. I don't know if I want it, but and the thing is, we all have the same interest with games, so
I don't like to ask
not
too
the
much.
same games, but
You've been good to us. Huh?
some games we played. We actually played this in multiplayer. That's quite
You
funny.
kept your word.
Yeah, no, I know that, but now we chosen to
Ship constructed.
live like that, as we are. We normally in fun say we're illegal immigrants, but we're not illegal. We are allowed to be. Yeah, no, we do that from time to time. It's not always we agree on what how we should play, but I think we have come to some sort of accord with it. Yeah, I need to be able to upgrade here. Yes.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely. I've spent most of my time working in the office, so to speak, and it wasn't until COVID times I started to work from home, and even that was limited, but now I've been living with my adult kids, and it works out. Of course, we, like any other family, sometimes disagree on things. That is I think that is how life functions. I was a software support engineer. At least at the end of my working career. No, and that's you just need to learn to kind of sort it out. Okay. It's nice enough to be able to help people and all that, but it's not nice when it's forgotten that it's actually customers you have in the other end who has paid for the software you are providing support for. I'm not a hardware engineer, am I? Before I got my last working job, which I spent 18 years or something with. I worked for Intel in Britain, so I have been hardware side as well. And yeah, the turning off, turning on is one of the things which actually can really make me into a rage. But yeah, my daughter is also gone through a lot of IT related support jobs, and so we have quite a good knowledge in house as well. So if something doesn't work, we normally can sort it out one way or another without turning it. Well, sometimes we do, just because we can. Yeah.
There must be input for output.
Well, if you say so.
We will celebrate your leadership.
So
Aye.
so I'm not saying much when there is ads on.
Hold the crane. Begin the turn.
I know some of the viewers don't have ads on, and so
Just say the word.
this one I don't entirely know what I'm going to do with that, but that was my beef. This is going to bring something the other way. Because I got certain things that actually belong in the new world. Hey little girl, what's up? What's up?
This city is a magnet for genius.
Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
Aye.
What? Did I make 2 of them?
I shouldn't ask. We've all we've ever wished for. I got something perplexing, need setting straight.
Picks on the loose. Okay. Let's see, there's one there. I actually hate to find animals in the very populated areas because that becomes very difficult. Even the pigs. I could go closer, to be honest. It does become a little bit easier to watch when you get down.
We'll gather and toast your own.
Oh, 5 sausages. Is that an indicator what they needed me to make, huh? I do try to keep an eye on when the ads are popping up, so I don't say anything too important while it's on. So, but yeah, no, I get that. I was a senior in my role, and I dealt a lot with escalations and stuff like that, and had to deal with customer, Microsoft, who the hell was involved. Sometimes even the hardware manufacturers, and trying to sort out where the problems was and what we could do. And yeah. But I learned a lot of things. Among other things, that Microsoft is not so bad as their reputation. Their people working there is actually quite nice to deal with. Yeah, but it was sometimes to find out, because we dealt with, well, we were sitting on random hardware on a Windows server, and using sometimes iSCSI and sometimes fiber channel, and depending where the problems was, and that could be quite complex to sit with, and everyone must say, oh, it's not our product, but someone is causing it, and we need to find out who, what, where. That was always how it went, but it was very interesting. I did like my job, no doubt about that. I always like problem solving, not problem solving. Yeah, that's the thing, is there's a lot of things which doesn't work as intended, and those who is behind it, whether it's Microsoft or anyone else, they always very arrogant thinks that their product have no problems. It must be something else. And that's one thing I don't like, because software is human made. Humans make mistakes, and that's fine. Just learn to sort them out, fix them, come with a solution, not a lot of excuses that it's not us, it's someone else. So I'm going to turn this into a losing money place. Maybe not. But I will say that yeah. No, but one of the things dealing with companies like Microsoft, and it's been the same with HP. They have their processes to troubleshoot things, and you have to accept that they have their things to do. So we need to take all these pieces and put together. We had our ways of doing things, and it was just adding up everything, and then in the end very often eliminated everything until there was only one culprit left. And then suddenly someone said, oh, okay, let me look at that, and then they came back after, well, sometimes a couple of days, sometimes a couple of weeks, but then they had fixed some software which was a driver to something which did not work as intended. So yeah, but solutions, not wasting everyone's time. Acknowledge that there is a problem, and then let's sit down and find out how we solve it. If only life was that easy, huh?
The more the merrier.
Does that actually go into that? Yeah. Then I don't have to build that. Yeah, that's one thing I never understood. Let's say you work for a company. Let's call it Acme Computers. Good name, isn't it? and you are supporting this hardware product, which is a box which do the same every other PC in the world does. It's not better or worse than anything else. But you sit there supporting it, and poor Mrs. Smith is an elderly woman who bought this because the ad said that it was the best computer in the world. And something is not working as intended. And they then get you on the phone and you say, oh no, you must have been doing something wrong. And that's the worst thing you can say to someone, that they have done something wrong. They might have, but you need to find out they have before you accuse them of wrongdoing and being stupid and all that. Well, don't ever accuse people of being that, because they're not stupid. They are just ignorant of certain things. So, yeah. But you get the picture, and that's the kind of support I always loaded, because try to help people. That's why you are there. Your product is not working as it should, so help people fixing the problem. Either they didn't get instructions good enough, or there is a problem with the product. It's that simple, isn't it? But I do feel sometimes it's ended up in a world where everyone is expecting everyone else to not know what they're doing. And that's wrong as well. A lot of people have skill set that you have no idea what they know and what they don't know. So whether you sit on the other side of an email or a phone call or whatever, they stand in front of you, you don't know. And you're actually getting your paid for being the company's face out to the world. Oh dear. It seems like my internet connection is flapping a little bit, so if I suddenly disappear, it's not because I'm pissed off or anything else. Oh, now I even got feedback of myself. Okay, I love hearing my own voice. That's why I talk to myself all the time. No, I don't. So, yeah. Well, enough said about that. So I will start sailing gold, and I have a feeling that is going to be the only thing from here. So I'm just hopefully filling the ship up. Hopefully. I sometimes talk too much, and I know that, and I do have very very stringent opinions about certain things, and one thing I don't like is people who are supposed to help others don't. And it doesn't matter what type it is. You sometimes hear these stories, people, especially elderly people, comes into a shop. They might not have any clue what it is they're dealing with, but you don't know that. You just need to help them. I went into a electronics store. It's a little bit like your Radio Shack in the US. And we were in to buy something. I can't remember what it was. I know my son bought a mouse for his computer, but there was a not old lady but elderly lady asking one of the staff in the shop just some simple questions about some computer stuff, and they were so rude, and the whole demeanance was, why the fuck do you want to know this? Because you should not be near to a computer. It was like that. So I felt so bad for this elderly woman, and I mean, what makes your day be better for doing things like that? Why on earth would you go down that route? That one I don't want. All my red ships. Now I lost where I was. Almost. Calayondida. And I probably offended the half of the Spanish-speaking world now.
A great moment for all of us.
Now, I will say, and that's my word of wisdom to everyone, be nice to other people. It doesn't cost anything, it doesn't make your day worse or better, it just, well, it actually makes your day better because you feel you do something good. So, yeah.
We are but servants to our respective masters.
Are we? Well, I would say something which is a little bit atypical for me to say, but if there's someone looking down on a, yeah, but you have to look yourself in the mirror. No, you're right. It's just it's a choice. You choose to be a jerk or you choose to be a saint. You choose, but the world would be a much better place if everyone was a saint. And that's said in a non-religious way, because that's a whole other discussion I am not going to enter. There's two things I never really discussed: politics and religion, because I think everyone has the freedom to choose what they want. Actually, that includes sexuality as well, I would say. really running down on space right now. That's okay. I kind of want to have some of the more good ones open. Oh. So how are we with ROM? ROM. Oh, we are very high with that. Fertilizer. I don't use a lot, but it's good to have in stock. That can sit a little bit longer. That is coming to an end. And snaps was also for a bit getting to an end. So I need glass for something. I will put a little bit of that into my stocks. I don't need champagne right now, but again, it's quite good to have in stock, just in case. So I think that will suffice for now. I probably should start thinking about upgrading. However, I am actually not in a rush right now.
Old scars must run.
What have we sitting here? Let's get some animals to our zoo.
No better end in sight.
Ah, stop! Stay. Oh, that's a lot of sewing machines. Where have I got them from? Huh. Some food. See, now I take that because it also gives force. So that might be useful. Okay, I need something to sail across. Oh, I never investigated that. So I made hops there from old to grove, and I put a ship on, so I have a spare ship, but that's not one I want to use for transporting goods between the worlds, because they only have 3 slots, so that's not really the best thing. But yeah, it's
The people celebrate your leadership.
it's getting everything. I don't know if I should build more. I do get more when I expand this, but that takes time. Can I actually build them like that? That should give me 200 more. It did. Okay. I didn't know I just could plonk them down wherever I wanted. I learned something new. No, it's absolutely fine to joke, and I'm a big believer of taking things a little bit with humor if you can. That is absolutely important. Yeah, but I thought it had to connect to land, but it doesn't. Okay. You always have some odd areas of the harbor, and let me see. Put it out in the edge, and that would not matter really. Yeah. I would say the queen is placed very stupidly there, but there is the boat. Actually, later game you can see your harbor is so busy with all these little boats. Actually, I do think they do in game as well, because whenever you build anything out in the water, it adds suddenly a lot of small boats. So I do think they kind of have some visual, I don't know. I might be wrong. And the thing is, the game is very on your back if you don't have a road connection to places. So that was what actually surprised me. It didn't come up and say, oh no road to harbor or to trade post or whatever it says. Yeah, no, I noticed.
Seductive charts, very modest.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually like rescue missions because they give sometimes very good people. And actually, I have to double check what I need to get to the new world. Some of them I have is actually better there than here. Hunting camp. Should actually go across. Those are just gods. Okay. Fair enough.
That she lived with shame in the paper is terrible.
No, I said Intel, not IBM. I have never worked for IBM. You were. International business machines. I believe they have been bought up by China now. I have worked quite a bit on the IBM machines through time. A lot of the, well, even the laptops we had at Intel was IBM laptops.
Awakening new horizons.
The ThinkPads.
Just say the word.
So, I need to see what I take across, but I want to see the items first. She belongs there. Rice is for later. Coffee is out there. These I don't really use. That one needs to go out. So ship items. I actually think I will put her on this ship. Not that it's any importance, but she's actually for trading, trade ships. So. Goods we need to bring across. I saw there was something I had forgotten about. Can actually take some sewing machines as well. A little bit of rum. It's a little bit weird bringing rum to the new world, but yeah. Yeah, I have it on. But it doesn't unlock until late engineers or early investors. But I have not decoded that yet. But it's interesting.
I feel better already.
Yeah. But even though I don't have pirates on, there is actually forces there you don't want to mess with.
Have you commission?
I clicked the wrong button. Ugh. I'm sometimes a muppet. There is a couple of mods which is introducing different worlds, and I'm going to play through them at some point, but I want to learn one before I add any more of that kind or change it. It has a lot of interesting mechanisms, and it makes production lines quite difficult because you really need to have things from different islands and stuff like that. So yeah, but it adds its spice in the soup, isn't it? And I do think I might be in over my head with it, but yeah, well, let's see. If it goes wrong, well, then it goes wrong. Well, yeah, no, you're right, and I know the price, and I'm quite happy with that. So, how are we doing here? Oh, we are actually balancing with those 2 gold mines. So, then let's build another. See, that was a stupid one I made there. That's because I can't really see what I'm doing. So
I can teach you how it works.
yeah, that was not what.
These must be stored somewhere.
Yeah, can you be a little bit patient? I'm an old man here. There we go. What was the last one? Up there. Oh, that is going to be a long road. Gold and iron. Yeah, I don't want to be greedy for now. We can always build it out later. So, how are we doing here? We have everything there. And these
I'm sure
are,
there's more we can do.
they're not overly heavy, but I can be a little bit nice to them. So, give them a boxing arena. I am an official OAP. Yes, by the Queensberry rules. Which, funny enough, always have been caricatured as a British thing. I actually don't think it was. I think it came from down under the Good Day Mate crowd. So if anyone wants to see the boxing, we can actually have a look at it. So someone gave me a tool. I think I have to. How do I get in? Do I have to go around and find the door? Yeah. Oh, I like the dog is cheering at the fight. It looks more like wrestling than boxing, doesn't it? Wasn't that a big thing in Mexico with they had was dressed up like that? A version of wrestling. Huh? Hello, señorita. Hey, you don't have time for this. Go and work. I will say the details is actually amazing. I'm going to do this from time to time and take a stroll through the neighborhoods. I want to. Hello. I want to say thank you for actually bringing that to my knowledge.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
No? Who's the artisan ghost girl? What's the artisan ghost girl? Now I'm curious. What about in Crown Falls? I think I'm ended out on my sand. I never thought it would look like this. Oh dear. I have actually seen this in real life, sand pumping. Yeah, I know there is some Easter eggs. I saw a video with that in. Oh god, I'm ruining my gameplay now. I used to play a train building game. I can't remember exactly what the name is, but there you could actually take the cab view on the train while driving, and that was quite amazing as well. I never actually imagined that my town would look like this, and my paved roads. Yeah, it does. And see, this is why artisans doesn't need the marketplace, because they have shops.
Then he lives
Is that the one you're talking about? She's creepy. Oh God, now I won't be able to sleep tonight. Can you get into the house? I want to talk to her. Ah. I always wanted to talk to a ghost. Hello. Oh, she's on this side as well. Oh God, she's following me. Run! Huh? Yeah. It's Sweeney Todd. Ah, well. Oh dear. That is... Oh, great. That is something we will be doing from time to time. That is...
Sickening.
Yeah, oh. I love things like that.